What's up, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Paul's Best Podcast. You guys know the drill, man. This is the podcast where we only talk about the best stuff. There's no negativity here. We talk about the best of what we want to talk about. And my guest today is somebody that we've had mutual friends for a while.
Yeah, years.
You just hear about somebody, and you know my producer of the show, Andrew Themlis. And
I love Andrew. He produced my first comedy album. He did the mixing and my special. He's the best.
Yeah,
I love Andrew.
And then all of a sudden, you popped back into my life when I heard with the same manager.
Now we have to say, good old Nate Dixon.
Shout out to Nate Dixon at Mosaic. But my guest today is Jessica Michelle Singelton.
You got it. You did it.
I didn't say Sarah Michelle Gellar.
And I don't look like her, and it's disappointing for all
There's
of us.
something about the three names that makes you go to three names that
you already know.
that have just like you've known for so many years.
I'm just glad you didn't go to John Wayne Gacy. Happens all the time when I put on my lipstick.
That would be weird. No, John Wayne Gacy when he turned into a woman.
Yeah, and he actually looked pretty good if you think about it.
And we also have this is the first non-human guest. Non-human guest on the show.
This is Moki.
This is Moki.
She is a service dog that needs an emotional support zoo.
And what breed is she?
She's a Pekingese mix. I rescued her from China. She was at the meat market.
No.
Dog. People have gotten mad at me on the internet when I say that. They're like, that's racist. And I'm like, no, that's like really, I'm not making a joke.
I love how people get mad at saying that's racist when you just say what the truth.
You're racist for calling it racist.
Yeah,
it just is what it is.
It's like I saved her life on a chopping block in China.
She was going to be a sandwich, and now she's so needy.
Well, it's funny. My dog, Lloyd, was rescued from Aruba, and they found him and his brother in a dumpster.
Oh,
and now he's got a big yard upstate New York, and he's killing it. So.
Yeah, and I'm like, you don't even know how close you were to none of this.
Yeah, people are like, you're racist. Like, what?
Yeah, it's so insane. Yeah, like what? I don't.
Well, I'm glad you're here on the show, Moki.
She's carrying the team.
Is that a tooth hanging out of the back?
Yeah, she's got a snaggle tooth. It's just out in the elements, turning brown from the wind.
Oh my God, that is awesome. And I love her little flannel jacket.
Yeah, she's very uppity. There we go.
So I heard some interesting stuff about you. Where you, first of all, you're very funny, and you have to check out Jessica's stuff online because she is. What I love about your stand-up is you're just so silly, and that's
Thank
everything.
you.
Just being silly and funny. But I didn't realize because I was asking Nate. I go, "Where is Jessica from?" And then he just threw out Mississippi and Alaska.
I'm a fucking nightmare.
Mississippi and Alaska. If I asked everybody that I knew that I didn't know where they're from, and that's never coming up.
I don't think it has. I think,
dude, Mississippi, Alaska you might be the only one.
I might be the only. I mean, and I should be the only one. Don't do it. I mean, truly. Yeah, it's just two different types of rednecks, really. Rednecks and slednecks is how I phrase it. But yeah, I was actually born in Germany.
Okay.
So just to add more to the mix.
So Germany to Mississippi.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's a smooth transition. It's just different racism with a stronger accent. But it's a nightmare. So we moved to Mississippi when I was 3, and then in 6th grade, my mom drove us from Mississippi to Alaska. My parents split up. She put me and my brother in a car and drove across the country in a Subaru.
Wow.
To the coldest place on earth.
What part of Alaska?
Anchorage.
Okay.
So it's the big city.
Yeah.
When growing up there, I thought, because I was in a teeny tiny town in Mississippi, and then, sorry, my stupid dog.
Oh, it's all good.
And then Anchorage was like, oh, we have a downtown. I thought it was huge. And now I live in LA, and I'm like, that's just a slightly bigger town.
It's just a little.
Yeah. But
how long were you there till?
Till I graduated high school, till I was 17.
Okay.
Yeah. And then I went to college in Florida. I went as far away as I could possibly
Where'd you go?
USF.
Okay.
Go Bulls.
Okay.
Yeah. South Florida, Tampa.
Big football school.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Did Jason Pierre-Paul go there?
He did. I was there. I was there for. I don't
You
want
were
to
there
age
for
myself.
JPP?
I was there for JPP.
Well, he won a Super Bowl with my Giants.
Yeah, and then he lost.
then he blew his
a
hand
lot.
off.
He
Yeah.
lost fingers.
Yeah.
What a
So
fucking. Oh, you're a Giants guy.
I'm a Giants guy, so I remember when he came out of that school because he was a freak at that school.
Oh. That's what put us on the map. We weren't really a football school, and then when I was there, we went to like number 2 in the country. We like had this crazy run.
You went to a big bowl game, right?
Yeah. That was when we first got on the map. And
Did you go to those games?
Oh yeah,
dude, it must have been like those tailgates must have been nuts.
Oh yeah, because they were all at Raymond James too. It's at the same place the Bucks play.
Okay.
So, like if you're a freshman, you could take a bus down from campus. They'd like bus people there.
Oh, dude.
Oh, the amount I blacked out in the parking lot of Raymond James. I got thrown out of a football game once for mooning the kicker of Rutgers.
No.
I was like, fuck you, dude.
My wife went to Rutgers. That's great.
Well, take that. I think they won.
That's all. And oddly enough, Jason Pierre-Paul ended up back with the Bucks. So he went back to that stadium after. So the incident happened with his hand. By the way, does he
still play?
No, I think he's just done. Not too long ago. But
I didn't know he kept going after the fingers.
He blew off a couple fingers. Played with the Giants with that, and actually did well. And then he ended up going to the Bucks and played in that stadium. And then I think ultimately from there, I think he was done.
He's like, I've had enough.
But he's had enough. But it was full circle. But that's a great school. So you went from Germany to Mississippi to Alaska to Florida.
Yeah, just all the whitest places, really. Just different types of white trash. Just moving around.
You were like, I couldn't think of more just an unbelievable run.
I mean,
you had to be a comedian.
No, yeah, it's so my life was in shape. Sometimes if I tell parts of my life, I go, how is that real? Like, why on earth would anyone do this? Also, a weekend of moving to Alaska, I learned I have an allergy to the cold.
Oh my God.
I don't know what I'm doing here. I break out into hives if I get too cold. So it's like, I just had to stay indoors for 9 months and be like, boy, it looks like they're having fun out there. That's why I went to Florida. And then a week into college, I had a seizure from heat exhaustion. I'm an old Jewish man trapped in a young Jewish woman's body. Not that young. But
wow. So you have medical.
My body just can't handle anything. It's trying to die. My body wants out. It's like, get me off this planet. Yeah.
Oh, man. And then you went to L.A.?
Yeah, I went. Okay. I did one open mic and was like, I'm going to Hollywood.
You did open mic in Florida?
Yeah, and then I didn't move right away, but I knew. I committed. I was like, I'm just going to finish out my lease. I'm going to work 3 jobs and save up a ton of money. It was gone in a month.
It's so funny, the delusion we have as young comics, because I did an open mic and without writing. So I thought that I could freestyle stand-up, right?
Yeah, you're like, I'm funny with my friends.
And then I realized, I was like, okay, I'm going to re-sign up and do it again. It was in Woodstock, New York, which is 45 minutes from where I live with my parents.
Woodstock.
And I said, book me next Tuesday. It was on Tuesdays.
You go, book me again.
I go, book me again. And I stayed in my room and I actually wrote out a set. My friends drove up and it went really well. And I go, that's it. And I called up New York City clubs and I go, new talent night. And I had a final exam in English at a community college. And I started, because I left one school because I just was partying. And I came home.
I get it.
I had like a mental breakdown.
I should have left.
And I had a breakdown. And then I started to do well at the community college by home. Like I started to get my GPA was going good. And then I just was like listening to the professors talk. And I was just like, he was like, one professor started talking about getting 4 of his wisdom teeth pulled, and he just told the story about how he was like, and I just going like, I don't want to hear this guy anymore. I should be talking.
I hate it here.
Like, what is this guy? So I had an English exam.
Like, this is an engineering class. Shut up.
Yeah, like he was just like talking, and I'm going like, and
this guy
like,
hates his wife.
It wasn't a lot of money to school, but it was still like you're spending money, and then. The straw that broke the camel's back, which is so ridiculous that I was this delusional, was I have a final exam in English, a writing. We had to write a paper, and somebody goes, "Hey, New York Comedy Club is having like new talent night, and Industry's coming." And I dropped out of college. I go like this.
You're like, this is it. This is my moment.
I wrote, instead of writing the paper to the English professor, I wrote a note, and I go, "I'm going to be a comedian. You should keep this." I signed it. And like
you're welcome.
You'll never know where you see me. You'll see me somewhere. You'll see me like SNL. You're going to see me on this. You're going to see me on that. You're going to see me somewhere. And I signed it, and I go, keep this. And I left the class, and somebody in the class goes, dude, he read your letter to the class.
Everyone laughed at you.
And he's like, dude, he was like, dude, people thought it was fucking awesome. I just go, dude, I'm going to follow my thing, blah, blah, blah. Keep this. And I signed it, and I went to there was no Nutella. There was like one guy that worked there, like told a friend to come. Like, it was no real. Like, I thought I was going to go there.
Get discovered, get a sitcom the next week. Yeah, that's what I did in LA. Like, I miss that delusion, though. I'm like, I wish I wasn't as self-aware now. I'm like more... it's like I have the things to back up my ability, and I go, I don't want to bother you. May I come and do another spot?
Yeah.
And, oh, I sent a video of my second show ever to the Tonight Show. I found Eddie Brill. It was Eddie Brill.
Yeah, Eddie Brill, I remember.
Found his email.
That's great.
And I was like, he needs to see me. He called me. And looking back, I was like, I think he was lonely.
Yeah.
I think he's like, I hate my boss. I'll just chat with this young comedian who still has hope. Dude. But I was like, he called me. I'm going to make it. He was like, you can't do period jokes on the Tonight Show.
He called me one time, too. It's so funny. But you want to laugh is that there was a guy, an older man, who goes, I know somebody. I got a sales job. When I dropped out of college, I got a door knocking job, sales.
A tale as old as time.
Phone, cable, internet, door knocking in Queens and Manhattan. Swear to God.
What?
And one of the top guys at the company was like, knew that I was an aspiring comedian and stuff. And he goes, hey, I know the top people at HBO. Send a tape. Dude, I sent a tape to get an HBO special when I was like, I had like 12 minutes, 6 were good.
Yeah, and you're like, you don't realize how awkward you are till years later when you look back. You go, dude, I crushed it. I looked back at some old tapes and I'm like, so I'm from Alaska, and it's like, the jokes were there, but the stage presence is terrible, and what are you gonna do with an hour of like, God forbid they had gone, okay, do an hour.
I think one of my first jokes I ever wrote was just so like, and I like committed, so like my presence was there, but I was like, the cigarette pack says may cause cancer. It does cause cancer. It was like,
she's like, yeah, I'm just mad at my mom. Yeah, why did you do this to our family, mother?
But they do say that a lot of successful people, you have to be a little delusional in this.
Fake it till you make it is a thing for a reason.
You have to be delusional and be like, oh, I'm gonna do this, because if I wasn't like that, some of the things that I achieved.
You wouldn't go for it.
You wouldn't go for you because you know what it is. People can't understand when you tell somebody like, "Hey, I'm going to do this and I'm going to get a special and one day I'm going to perform here." If you tell that to your friend in college, you're like, "What are you fucking nuts?" But it's like, no, I really believe that.
I believe that.
Yeah.
But and you have to believe it.
Yeah.
But then there are moments where I go, "Emma, I have one bad day. I like don't have a spot one night," and I go, have I been crazy the whole time? Yeah. Am I funny at all?
This is all a sham.
Nate knows. He'll be like, when's the last time you got on stage? He can, like, if I talk to him and I'm falling apart, he's like, go do a set, nightmare.
Yeah, we were talking. Okay, guys, before we continue with the podcast, I want to let you guys know where you could see me on tour. The Pittsburgh Improv, February 27th and 28th. Get your tickets. I cannot wait to see you guys on the road. Now, let's get back to the show. We were talking about that before. It's like my wife, because I'm easygoing, right? And like, I'm kind of like, for the most part, like 90%, 85% in a good mood, like, or just chill. But when I start to get a little fucking, she's just like, yeah, you need to get up. You need to get up.
They know. They're like, you need your fix.
Yeah, remember that one joke you're working on? Just go do it tonight and you'll be good. You know, we need that. We
do, because it's like, because we're fucking crazy people. But it's a good crazy.
It's a good crazy.
It's the right kind of crazy.
Now, Jessica's here. She understands the show. We were talking. She did something which, here's a problem with my show. And I love my show. And everybody goes, oh, it's great. You talk about positive things.
It's comedians and you want them to be positive? Is that the problem?
It's comedians and we're going to talk about the best stuff. Some people come in and like their like assistants or their team will be like, yeah, we asked them, but they don't know. And like I have to figure out, like, it's only happened a couple times, but you have to figure
pull out what they're interested in.
Like they'll get to my studio and I'll be like, hey, so you know how the show works? I'm like, maybe we'll talk about, but you, like the best guests that I've had, come on, and they know. And we were talking, and I think we came up with a really good one.
I think so too.
Because it's what we all grew up with. We are going to do best childhood snacks. Best things that when you're a kid and you came home from school and you opened the drawers and you looked in the cabinets and sometimes you were pissed because your mom didn't have stuff in there.
I know. And then I'm like, I guess it's tuna fish again.
Right. But when she just went shopping, and you opened it up.
Like a fresh batch of just like the good stuff where you're like, ooh, somebody got a bonus. We got Dunkaroos. Name brand cereal.
Dunkaroos. Dunkaroos is a blast from the past. Do you remember Fruit Funds? Fruit Funds. So Fruit Funds. Oh my God, no. I want to devour 18 bags now. So it wasn't it was at the time of Fruit Roll-Ups, but the Fruit Funds were a little pouch, and they were little bits, like chunks of just like basically if a fruit roll-up was rolled into a chunk.
No, it wasn't like for fruit snacks. It was their own.
No, it was kind of fruit snacks, but like it's hard to describe. They were little. Just afterwards, look up Fruit Funds.
I will, because I remember Fruit Roll-Ups.
Yeah, Fruit Roll-Ups.
And I remember when Fruit by the Foot came on the scene, and it was like, whoa.
Dude, when Fruit by the Foot was a showstopper.
Dude, like it changed lives.
And everybody like put it on their tongue and unrolled
let it roll.
Yeah.
Did you? You ever see some psychopath kid just bite into the roll? There was one kid who just munch on it like it was and I'm like, why wouldn't you savor it?
No, I couldn't. I was one. You know what I would do with a fruit roll-up? Unroll it into a ball, into my mouth like a gavon. Yeah, I couldn't.
No, a little fruit meatball just. No way.
It was a fruit meatball. I rolled it up and I'd be like, and my mom would go, the whole pack in one afternoon. Yeah. And I'd be like, you can't
leave the pack out. I'm a kid. I'm literally a kid around basically candy.
What was your favorite?
Oh, it's so hard to pick just one. I really loved Dunkaroos. Do you remember the pizzeria chips?
Yeah.
The pizza flavored chips.
They were
hard.
hard.
Like triangle hard.
Triangle, they were like hard with a curl.
Yeah.
Yes, I remember those.
I loved those. I think Rice Krispies started being, maybe I'm wrong, started being like a thing you could buy sometime in my childhood where you didn't have to make them fresh.
Oh, you mean where you could just
get the square?
Yeah.
That was pretty, I made a note of, because I knew I was going to forget something.
No.
I went crazy. I was like, wait, there's so many.
Yeah, there really is though.
I mean, I was a big ring pop gal.
Okay.
But I don't know, did guys get into that? I think it was also an accessory. Just a big...
No, but I remember, like, I was super young when I thought, like, ring pops were cool. I'd be like, dude, it's like a diamond. It's like a gem.
You're like a mob boss. Step into my office.
I put it in my pinky.
Pinky ring
put it
pop.
on my pinky. It's just like grape. I was like...
You're just on the playground running a mafia. Just pushing kids off the slides. I'll take care of it.
I'm making kids kiss it. Kiss my...
In a candy necklace. Step into my office.
I mean, gun to my head, which is not necessary.
Gun to your head.
But chip-wise, the original Dorito to me, the original. I know people like Cool Ranch, but the original to me blew my mind because it was just a nacho chip that like nobody was ready for.
What
year did they come out?
I don't know. Can I Google it? Is that am I ruining the vibe of the show?
No,
producer.
Hey, Mike or Roger or somebody. When did the original Dorito bag come out? I'm gonna say it's got to be what, 70s?
Was it 70s?
It's got to be 70s, right? It's got to be before the 80s, I think.
I think so. I think it was before I was born, so it's got to be.
Maybe the original Dorito was.
But Cooler Ranch feels like maybe it was a 90s thing. 66.
So their minds must have been blown.
Well, I mean, because
imagine the first bag. Someone's just like, oh, what's the deal? Holy.
I mean, yeah. Just, oh my.
Okay.
Oh, so there was a plain Dorito?
Oh, okay. So somebody was like, we need to step our game up.
Yeah, they're like, Tostitos has given us a run. We got to do something else. Cover it in dust that looks like cheese.
Cover it in the most unhealthy chemicals that taste like fake cheese.
Cover it in something that will give people cancer, but they won't care.
And then I remember the Cool Ranch chip came out, and I think my older brother was like, dude, Cool Ranch is nuts.
That's my older brother made me love Cool Ranch.
Yeah.
It was me going like, he thinks it's cool. I think it's cool. Mm-hmm. And my family was a big potato chip on a sandwich family.
I'm big on that with tuna.
Oh, that's the thing is I made a joke about like, I guess it's tuna again. I also would have been fine with, dude, I loved tuna. I loved stinky foods as a kid. I would bring hard-boiled eggs in my lunchbox. And people were like, ew. And I'm like, they're so good. Luckily, I got bullied out of it after a while.
I'll tell you what, a Cape Cod chip blew me away. A Cape Cod chip.
Is that salt and vinegar?
They have that.
Okay.
But then the regular
Just
Cape
the
Cod,
regular.
it's just like it's like kettle
chip.
Yeah, and it's hard but tasty, and I would crunch those up on a good tuna. But that chip, I'm not a big chip guy though.
Really?
Pretzel rods when I was younger were cool.
That's such a East Coast.
A pretzel
Where are you
rod?
from? Are you from New York?
From New York, yeah.
What part?
Well, Westchester.
Westchester.
Yeah.
My mom's from Long Island, and her whole family.
Okay.
I'm like, were pretzels invented in your childhood? Like the whole family's like, we got pretzels. Like it's the biggest deal anywhere we go.
Yeah.
I took a cruise with my family, and my aunts found like pretzel rods in Norway, and I'm like, all the things you could try, and they're like, we got a bag of pretzels. We got one for everybody. Dude, I've always been. Pretzels are fine to me, unless it's a big soft.
Okay.
Like at a brewery, dip it in cheddar, like an Auntie Anne's.
We had this place that's like not a brewery, but they have like hard ciders, and they have like live music and food trucks. There's a woman that comes there with her pretzels, and it changed my life. Like it made those shitty baseball park pretzels look like dog food.
Yeah, they're like, I can't believe I've ever laid eyes on one of those.
Because they're just dry.
They are.
And you know what I like when I don't like is when the salt comes off.
Oh, just like a weapon.
You got to find that little piece with like 3 dots
with 3
of
dots,
salt.
you're like savoring it. You're like, oh, thank God.
Yeah. I'm trying to think. What was the one with the little sticks that you dipped in?
Fun dip.
No, chocolate though. That's not Dunkaroos.
Dunkaroos was little cookies that you dipped in chocolate.
Yeah, but there was one with just a stick. And you kind of went, and it was like a stick.
Wait, I can picture it.
You know what I mean? It was like a stick / cookie, like, and then the one side was chocolate.
You know what? I think it was made by the same company that made the cheese and crackers. And then they were like, let's make a dessert one. Remember cheese and crackers?
Dude, is that the thing with the red?
The little red stick? I'm not kidding. I was at Comedy on State in November, and in the green room, there was a cheese and crackers, and I was like, I opened it. No fucking stick.
No, it has to.
I was like, where?
Wait, the stick has to lay on top of the crackers.
What am I supposed to just use my finger like a pig? Where's my fucking stick? Dude, that red stick. That was...
You just brought me back. I'm not joking. Like, you just brought me back because that was one. Yeah, you would peel it off, and it was like the little...
chef.
It was like the little square, and then the 3 crackers with the red stick on top.
Yeah,
that was my
This is
go-to.
caviar for children. You're just like, oh, yeah. I would do light cheese on each chip, and then at the end just eat the rest of the cheese plain.
Fake, and it was so fake, the cheese.
It's not even remotely cheese.
No.
Like, what was that?
I'll tell you a good one. You ready? Graham cracker. The graham cracker was just OG graham cracker is just because here's the thing. You could put jelly, but you could also you could put it in peanut butter.
I loved it in peanut butter.
Even ice cream if you're a real fat piece of shit.
I'm gonna do that later. Are you kidding?
Dude, just put vanilla ice cream on a
graham
cracker.
Did they ever do graham cracker? They should have done like cheese and crackers, but graham cracker with like a frosting.
I'm sure some fat dude invented
Somebody
that.
patented. It's got to be.
No,
It has to have been done.
Yeah, and they should really just have a team of fat people in like lab coats.
Hey fatties, we need a new snack. I want a snack company called Hey Fatty, because nobody knows snacks better.
If I just picture a bunch of just fat dudes in lab coats in a big conference room, just going, dude, what if we took a Snickers, right, and a Milky Way. Okay, and then hold on, 2 Oreos, and then we turn it into a fucking
Snicker Milky Way sandwich, and then we coat it in hard chocolate. Did you ever do the shell chocolate sauce?
Yes,
dude, that was
some white trash shit, but yes.
Oh no, yeah, my dad talked about that like it was the invention of time travel. He's like, you're not gonna believe what I got, kids. Gather around. Like he was blown away.
That.
He's like it was a huge science experiment. Like he was building an atomic bomb. He's like, everyone gather around. You're not gonna believe this. My dad was a big guy. He was good with snacks. He was a very large man, and he knew good snacks.
Yeah. I would get every time I'd go to a friend's house, but it got weird because I would be like a senior in high school, and I'd be like, dude, you got fruit snacks? And my friend would be like, what? Like I was like even now, like I'm like, dude, your kids have any fruit snacks? And I love a fruit snack.
Dude, I have one of my best friends from high school. my favorite part of visiting her is she has kids, and she is the house with like the good snacks.
Yeah.
Every drawer is good fruit snacks.
Yep.
Just a good little packet. There's never enough.
No.
And then I'm like, this is probably the right amount, but it's not enough.
But now we're living in a time now where it's like, oh, it's good but organic, or and it's like these dry wheat flakes, and you're just like, it's like I get it,
but like where's the surge?
Right.
Where are the kids snorting pixie sticks? Kids used to be. No wonder they all have autism. They're eating grass. Like, give me a kid doing bumps off of a Fun Dip stick.
Yes.
They really were teaching us how to do drugs with those.
Well, you know what it was too? It was like we kind of grew up in the time like, dude, we would go ape shit when the ice cream man came.
The ice cream truck,
when the ice cream truck came and you heard that in the summer, and then you got those rocks that cracked, the
Pop Rocks.
The pop, yeah.
Yeah, we were crackheads for candy.
Yeah.
We were like, here he comes, get my $1. You're just like, please.
You know the sticks that you would just break and it was basically sugar?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we would like play manhunt, and I would go in the woods and I would open one and like thinking I was going to be better. Like, I'm going to fucking kill tonight. Nobody's finding me. And
like, it's it's your energy. Like, you're a marathon runner.
I'm getting everybody to home base tonight. I'm saving and I just had a stomach ache.
Yeah. That was cocaine for children. Yes. They were like, you're not going to catch me.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I'm trying to think of a snack other than a fruit snack that would the cheese and cracker one is a real big one. Oh, what about the cheese what was the
Easy
thing with
cheese?
the cow? No, the cow. With the
little ball, the baby bells?
Like
the red?
You had the red wax.
And it kind of stunk.
But then you also had the like aluminum foil.
The aluminum foil when it was like...
In a triangle. And a little red...
And you would just pull it?
You'd pull it, and then you would take a cracker and do that, yeah.
Oh, yeah, I took a cracker. I didn't bite into the cheese.
You didn't just take the whole thing.
I didn't just go, oh, love my cheese.
I'll tell you what I didn't love. I wasn't a huge cracker guy.
Really?
Unless something was... It
was a means to an end.
You had to.
Yeah. No,
it was like when you go to the nurse's office and you're like you're probably hungry. They give you a saltine, with the peanut butter, and they go get back to class. Meanwhile, you're like, fuck, I just wanted my mom to pick me. I don't want to be here.
I just want to go home.
You're like, I have anxiety.
I have a bully. I'm fine. I just don't want to be here.
Bully.
Yeah, the cracker's not gonna stop people from calling me a loser. But thanks for the snack, I guess. Yeah, I peed my pants. Can I just go home, please? Please let me leave.
That would be funny if you just told the nurse, like if you knew then what you know now, and you were.
I know you could just go. Let me just reason with you.
Can I just tell you something, dude? This guy wants to beat the shit out of me later. I just gotta get home.
I just gotta get out of here.
I'm not hungry or tired.
No,
I'm scared.
I'm a victim. I'm a target, and I probably deserve it.
I didn't do homework, and I'm gonna get punished from the teacher. Can I just go home?
I have frizzy hair. Can I just leave? Can I just get the fuck out of here?
Dude, speaking of snacks when we were kids, you know what I didn't like? Now that I think that they had the balls to serve this to us, do you remember in the cafeteria you would get the nachos with the liquid cheese?
The liquid cheese.
It was like all the public schools had that, which means it was like being mass-produced.
Mandated, which means like probably the government was like, we've got to get this to the children.
Yeah, like across America.
There were just tubs of that cheese being shipped.
It's going to be a liquid cheese on with stale chips.
And they were always stale. It's like, we can't get a chip clip back there?
Oh, no.
What are we doing?
Even Pizza Day stunk.
Oh, did you have the little square pepperonis?
Oh, yep. We had dude, now that I think about it, it's just really, they abused
It was, but we fell for it.
And we're complaining, but if you went to a third world country, it was like gourmet.
Well, you lived up here. There was such better pizza everywhere. I was in Mississippi and we were just like, pizza! Like, we didn't know any better. And I was like, yeah, it's not the best pizza, but it's still pizza.
Yeah.
We used to have every once in a while a baked potato day.
Okay.
And I'm an old man. I was like,
you like baked potatoes?
It's baked potato day. Yeah. I used to go to Wendy's when we'd go to Wendy's as a fast food. Other kids would be like, give me a Happy Meal. I'm like, give me a bacon and cheese baked potato.
This is why I'm not a potato guy, whether it be a snack or regular. You have to do so much to a potato to
beat it into submission.
Yeah,
bake it for an hour.
Yeah, like you have to mash it. You have to put cream. Like you got to put
you have to fight potatoes for them to be edible.
You're like, you know what? This is what's gonna make this better. Give me cheddar cheese. I want bacon bits. I want sour cream and butter.
I'm realizing a potato is the cracker of the vegetables. It's just a means to eat the other stuff. It's like eggs. You're like, I don't like eggs. I like the shit I put in the eggs.
Right. Have you had Greek potatoes? They're incredible.
Really?
Yeah, they're so the Greek potatoes, they're just incredibly mushy and they're lemon. So it's just lemon. It's incredible.
Lemon potato.
Oh,
I
it's
can't
incredible.
even wrap my mind. I have to go get some after this.
If you have Greek potatoes, it's lemon. It's incredible. It's mushy.
Lemon potato.
It's incredible. It's like the I would say, as much as people say
it's
baked
like a
potatoes,
sweet potato.
it's incredible, right? But that's the thing. You need lemons. You cook it different. Let's steam it.
Zesting.
Yeah.
I'm mashing. It is a lot of work.
What do you consider French fries a snack or a side?
I consider them a meal.
Yeah.
I'm a woman.
Yeah.
I consider them, it doesn't matter, put them in my face.
Yeah.
I'll eat them as a snack. I'll take them as a side.
Yeah.
I love French fries. A good, crispy, like thin. No, I like a steak fry.
But you'd also have to be a lunatic to have that at your house, like after school.
Oh, if someone had fries at their house.
If you were like, what's in the snack drawer? Nothing, but we got a vat of fries.
We got a fry machine. That's so mentally ill. I mean, that's top tier dedication to heart disease for sure.
Yeah,
but like
as a young kid.
Yeah, I feel like if you could make fries in your house as a kid, like it's like being Richie Rich. You would never know who your real friends are. Dude, you should be like, there's using me to get to the fries.
Dunking frozen nuggets in a fryer after school would be nuts.
Can you imagine? It's been a rough day. Just pouring a bag of frozen, those Ora-Ida.
Yeah.
Did you ever do those?
No.
You like that was my mom didn't.
Oh, I know those. Yes,
where you
yes,
bake them.
Yeah,
oh, man. They were fine.
Yeah. What were you saying?
I was gonna fully pivot. Like I know we've kind of shit on some fake cheeses, but did you ever do Easy Cheese, the canned cheese?
Yeah.
I liked it.
Yeah, on the.
It feels like it makes me feel like a bad person how much I liked it. I would It actually felt like a weird perverted fetish now when I think back to me just being alone in my room on my daybed, like, oh yeah, oh come to mommy.
You know the way like
just me and my stuffed animals and be like, this is the life, alone listening to like a Barbie tape.
Yeah. That's like fat people's sexual stuff. Instead of like normal people use whipped cream, a fat person's like, dude, we're taking this to another level.
Get the Easy Cheese, put it on your nipples, give me something to talk about.
I got my lingerie. Go get the Easy Cheese.
Hey, the cheese isn't the only thing easy in this house, boys.
Speaking of sleeve of crackers, dude, I got to tell you something. When I was young, though, man, and you can't do it now because now, like, I'm in my 40s and shit. It's like if I eat 2 Oreos,
a hangover.
I need You're like, I
gotta lay down.
You're all disheveled the next day. Like, dude, what'd you go through? Like a 12-pack? No, dude, I have 4 Oreos.
Yeah, man. My leg's numb.
Now I find out that Oreo. Now we find out. Now.
Back then it was lawless.
Yeah, yeah. Now they're like, oh, fire doesn't burn it, and the white in the middle of it is actual glue. Literally, like
what?
Yeah, they found that the white in the middle of an Oreo has actually real like glue. It's just horrible. Like an Oreo cookie is literally one of the worst. And I would come home from school, and if God willing,
there was Oreos.
Or the double stuff, dude. Double stuff mint. Dude,
the mint. Thank you. I feel vindicated. I had friends that thought the mint were weird, and I'm like,
I love the mint.
How's the mint? I'll eat the whole pack.
Dude, you give me the dark part with mint? Are you nuts?
A thin mint version of an Oreo? Are you?
What are we talking about now? But then they got crazy. Then they were like, let's do banana filling.
But they went too far.
Yeah.
Banana. Fuck. I'm sorry, and I like a banana. And give me a banana pudding.
Yeah.
Fine. Stop trying to make banana happen.
Do you remember my grandmother would do this for me? It changed everything. We'd watch the Golden Girls, right?
Love the Golden Girls.
Me and my grandmother, my yaya, because I'm Greek. My mother's 100% Greek, by the way. A lot of people think my father's 100% Sicilian. My mother's 100% Greek.
This makes so much sense.
My Greek grandmother, my yaya.
Yaya.
She would give me the vanilla fingers and dip them in milk, and we would watch, and then like half of it would just get soggy, so when you bit it, it was like it just disintegrate, and you'd have the other hard half, and you could, but the vanilla fingers is something that I'll always think about because of her. But those were, because they were like, it was like a vanilla cookie, with the long, it was like a
not the wafers. You're talking about like the
it's like
lady fingers or whatever.
It was almost like if an Oreo was like long and circular, like oval. And then the white in the middle. But, dude, those were so, because grandmothers always had. Did you ever have the Stella Doros?
No.
The S cookies?
Wait, did they come in the tin?
Sometimes. Oh, I know you're talking about the blue tin.
I'm talking about the blue tin.
Yeah,
cookies.
my grandmother had the blue tin cookies.
Those were like.
Yeah, that's old lady shit, but they were good.
Well, it was always like at first I was like, these aren't that great, but then I would just keep eating them, and I'm like, God. The first one I'd be like, this isn't an Oreo, and then I'm like, oh, I need more.
Yes.
They just sort of like drag you along.
They were. A vanilla cookie is not bad.
No, it's like a sleeper. You think you're like, it'll be fine, and then you eat it and you're like, my God.
See, here's what
I'm sorry, I took you for granted.
Do you feel like this with chocolate? Because I feel like chocolate is the closer, right? Like I don't need to. Like here's the thing: I can eat a vanilla cookie and still be like, I'm ready for dessert. Chocolate you're done. Yeah, like I eat.
You can't follow up chocolate.
Like if you get a nice rich chocolate something, even if it's a cookie or a brownie. If you want to eat after that, you're a piece
There's
of shit.
something wrong with you.
Dude, if you eat
or it wasn't good chocolate. Maybe.
Yeah, but so my son and me will go, like if we go ice cream, right? We'll do a scoop of chocolate when we're done. But if you eat ice cream and that's chocolate and then after you're like, I'll do a cake, it's like, what?
You're like, I could use another scoop of something else to wash down the chocolate. No, chocolate it's just so rich, and I mean I love chocolate.
Yeah.
I'm a chocoholic.
Are you? Yeah. Okay.
This is insane. There's this restaurant called 2J's in Florida. Yeah. It might be a few other places, but they have something called a killer cake.
Yeah.
And allegedly, it's like they've got chocolate from like 12 different places around the world mixed into this fudgy rich cake.
Oof.
And I went in, there was one in the mall in Florida. I was a freshman in college. I'm with my friend. I'm like, you've got to try this stuff. We're on our way out of the mall. I'm like, can we get 2 slices of this cake? And they're like, oh, we only sell the slices if you're sitting down. Otherwise, you have to buy a whole cake. And I'm like, we had to leave. We had a night class. I was like, how much is a whole cake? I bought an $85 cake as a poor freshman in college with, by the way, not even a real fridge.
With your book money?
Yeah. I skipped a book to be like, you gotta try this cake.
What? That's okay.
It was so rich, but
you had to.
It's one of those things where like you have 2 bites. The cake went bad in my fridge.
Yeah.
But no, you can't follow chocolate. A good chocolate.
No, yeah. I could follow vanilla. Like if I have vanilla, I'd be like, oh man, you know what? Maybe a scoop of. Because here's how I do. Here's how you know. If you get a scoop of vanilla and chocolate together, I always go chocolate last.
Yeah. Or if you have Neapolitan.
Yeah.
You just vanilla. Strawberry chocolate.
Chocolate's the closer.
It is. It's the last flavor you want. It's also you can't.
Yeah.
It's like a really high energy comedian. You don't want to follow that if you're not also high energy. You don't want to come in there with your interesting ideas. Fuck you.
Yeah. Yeah. Like they just saw like somebody that paces and does it, and then somebody just dry. You're like,
the comedian before you had a gun. No one cares about your jokes.
He closed by popping his gun in the air 4 times.
Yeah, and then he ascended on strings. He went up into the rafters.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. I was never a cheese puffs person.
What about cheese balls?
Either. Like the cheese doodle occasionally, but then when it just disintegrated in your mouth and you realize
you had a better palate than me. I was white trash. I'm realizing now how much I loved fake cheese.
Yeah.
I was like, ooh, let me mainline a Kraft single.
But listen, don't get me wrong. I had my handful of cheese balls, but then something in my DNA just goes, what are you doing? Even young, I was like, Paul, you're
cutting up the roof of your mouth.
Yeah, like my teeth were orange.
Yeah. Yeah, and I'm like, give me more. I was just sickening people, just a circle. I was going to school like that in gym class instead of the Kool-Aid mustache. I was just like, yeah, let me hit the hoops a little bit. I was like, God, she's a freak.
It's like you fucking blew a mascot.
Yeah, I know Tony the Tagger.
You're like, Paul, why is your mouth all orange? I don't know. I know
you didn't vote for Trump?
I will tell you this. Though. Some of my snacks after school, and I mean, I don't know if this is going to be an episode, so if it is, I'm sorry. But some of my snacks after school were bowls of cereal.
I mean, I could have come in and done let's just do cereal. I thought about it. I thought about that.
I would eat a whole box of Fruity Pebbles after school.
Fruity Pebbles?
Fruity Pebbles is, to this day...
The milk is really good after.
It's basically a box of sugar, but...
We didn't know that. I mean...
They got soggy, and then you just scraped the best is when you took the spoon and you just scraped the top, and you had the whole thing, and it didn't hurt.
Because it was soft.
Oh, and then the milk was like rainbow color, and you just...
And it was just sugar milk. That's like a core memory.
My mom would be like, I just bought that an hour ago. And I'd be like, what, 3 bowls?
You should have got more. There's not much in there.
Yeah.
Like, well, thank you for your service. No. Did you ever have Gushers? I thought those were overrated. Yes. Oh, you lit up.
No. I didn't. I thought they were gross, but I, I'm not gonna lie. The first bite, I was like, all right.
Yeah, I was like, this is interesting. But it was it was a snack where I felt like everyone was gaslighting me. I was like, you can't like these. It's weird. I hate it.
There's something abusive about it.
Yeah, where it's like one texture and then, and I'm just like, it feels like assault.
You're like, I shouldn't bite into something and have something squirt in my mouth.
Yeah.
And Lord knows what that was.
Yeah. Also, who pitched that?
It
was like, I got an idea. You know Twizzlers? What if they burst into goo inside your mouth?
They do pitch these things. That's what's like, as much as we're talking about like all of these snacks and different, it all happened in a meeting. It all happened in a meeting.
And someone was like, we could call them Gushers. Everyone's like, you're a sick pig.
That's fucking... Who raised you?
Yeah, what is wrong with you? And Pop Rocks? I mean, like, I know we mentioned it earlier, but it's like, they're just exploding in your mouth. Wasn't there a rumor that, like, if you drank soda with those, your stomach would explode?
Oh, yes. There was, like, if you mixed it with something, your intestines would,
Coca-Cola.
Like, burn out. But think about the Pixie Stick or whatever it was. Somebody was like, dude, let's wrap flavored sugar and just have them crack it and literally just put fake sugar in.
Just chug sugar.
And they were like, dude, done. Put it on the shelves.
I think that this was all like now that I know this was like a big scam to get more Ritalin on the market. Like people will be like, our kids are out of control. We got to give them drugs.
Yeah.
You're just because you're right. Like you don't see sugar like that these days.
No, you can't. I mean, thank God. But like what we could buy in like the 80s and 90s,
and it was normal. People were like that we had cereal for breakfast or just like a cinnamon roll. That's a cake. So like, I need breakfast so I can be ready for school. It's like that's a blob of sugar goo on top of a cake.
Well, you mentioned Tony the Tiger. The corn was it
Frosted Flakes. The cornflakes weren't good enough. Let's cover them in sugar.
Yeah, because how's a kid gonna have Frosted Flakes and then try to go back to cornflakes?
Yeah, it's like you can't go back.
No.
They knew what they were doing. We're all strung out on sugar.
Yeah, Wheaties was horrible, but like they were like, it's the breakfast of champions.
Yeah, well, champions suck.
Well, how about this? I'm not going to the Olympics. Frost them up.
Yeah, the second I got cut from a team, I'm just like, give me Cocoa Puffs in a barrel.
We couldn't talk about snacks if we don't talk about this snack right now, okay? And you're gonna remember it, and I'm gonna give you a clue. I'm gonna see if you can remember. You ready?
Oh, I'm excited.
I think they're illegal now.
Illegal?
I don't think they're illegal. I don't think they're legal in the United States anymore.
What? Wait, I have no fucking clue what this is.
Are you ready?
What?
Twinkies. I don't think you could have.
No way.
Roger or Mike, can you find out, is there either there was a regulation on it, a change in it, or
like an ingredient maybe?
Something happened with Twizzlers.
Because they don't dissolve. Those are like the apocalypse snacks.
A Twinkie was literally one of the worst things you could put in your body.
Yeah.
Yeah. It had fake cream in it, and then it was like glazed over in chemicals.
Yeah, it literally is just chemicals, aren't they? Didn't they say that this would survive a nuclear apocalypse?
Yeah, like
or they don't expire.
I think they put it out for 100 years.
Are not banned in the U.S., so they are legal. However,
they're banned everywhere else.
Require special labels in some European countries.
Okay.
Europe is so much better than their citizens.
I do think, though, Roger, did they change an ingredient or something in the States? I heard something. Either way, the fact that there's regulations on them in Europe.
Well, did you ever have Surge?
Oh, yeah.
That was around for like a year, and then kids were like,
yes.
That was the first like electric lemonade level. They were like, we got to take this off the market.
You remember Jolt?
Jolt was the OG Surge.
Jolt was the old.
They just keep rebranding it and going, we can sneak it in there.
Yes, Jolt was and then remember the Snowball? It was like it was like in the same type of
in that like same kind of Twinkie wrapper that's
yes.
like dude, all those little Debbies.
Yep.
Those fucking, the cosmic brownies with the rainbow sprinkles.
Yeah.
I loved the cupcakes with the little swirly.
Oh, yeah.
And then they had those. Did you ever have the chocolate? I don't know what they were called, but it was like 2 pieces of striped chocolate with chocolate fudge in the middle.
Yeah, or there was also like they were almost like thick, dark cookie with the cream, but they were long.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about, right?
Oh, yeah.
And I know what you mean. The hard chocolate top cupcake with the
like little
but then when you
swirlies.
bit in it, there was the cream in the
It was
middle.
the cream
of it.
in the middle. It was just a reshaped chocolate Twinkie.
Yes.
Hostess really ran a racket just reshaping. Hostess is like Mexican food for snacks where it's all the same ingredients. They just like shape it differently and they're like, a new thing.
Yeah, and I think Little Debbie, they tried to just put like a little girl in a dress to make you feel like it wasn't that bad.
They're like,
but
it's wholesome.
Yeah, it's like it's wholesome. It's on a farm.
Yeah, I was like, that woman is being held hostage and forced to make fake cream in a churn.
Dude, Debbie
She's like,
has been
keep
kidding-
making the Twinkies. Keep.
Debbie is just like 90 right now. Just in the dress is dirty.
Yeah. Someone please help me.
She's in a basement under a farm.
Dude, yeah, the way that they would use little girls for food labels is weird. Remember, Wendy's was like a cute little redhead.
Yeah.
Do you remember when they started using Wendy, like the real Wendy? After
Yes, and she looked nothing.
they had to take her out. Their sales went down. I'm not kidding. I read about it that they're like, we got to stop letting her do the
They were like, hey,
commercials.
dude, Dave's daughter, not.
Yeah, it's not working out because she's like, hey, I'm Wendy. And we're like, what the fuck? I grew up on Wendy's. And people are like, I got to quit eating this shit.
I mean, Frosties are good, but.
Oh, the French fry and a Frosty? You ever do that?
Yeah,
Dude, a
that
French fry and ice cream is peak. What was your go-to ice cream truck choice?
The toasted almond.
Toasted almond?
The toasted almond bar. Yeah.
That's the almond version of the like the chocolate eclair and the strawberry shortcake
it was like
one.
yes, and I like the strawberry one and the toasted almond.
I never saw they never had toasted almond. I've only
Yeah.
seen it in like labels and been like, man, that must have been good.
The toasted almond blew my mind. The strawberry one was good. And then do you remember the wrestling bar? It was like the cookie. It was a cookie.
No.
It was So it was like a vanilla ice cream. The back was hard chocolate, and the front was a cookie with a printed wrestler on it. So Hulk Hogan would be on the. I got to show you afterwards, but those were really good.
I'm sad I didn't see those.
But my go-to like bad snacks were anything fruit fun, fruit roll-ups, fruit snacks.
You're a fruit guy.
Oh, dude, if I saw gummy bears, it was over. I stole gummy bears at 12 years old. Gummy bears and cheese.
I love a gummy bear. Do you have a favorite gummy bear? Like color?
Yeah.
I'm red, and it feels like a basic bitch thing to say.
No, I'm red and white.
White?
Yeah, the white ones I like.
I would always eat the white ones and go, I can't believe they're even fucking bothering with these.
Yeah, because I mix them together.
Oh yeah, it's a little. That's a kid's cocktail. You're like a mixologist. You're like a little couple of white sprinkled with a tub of red. Little.
I could sit here and talk snacks because all of these things you remember as a kid, and you remember the cookies.
Yeah, things are like unlocking. Remember the sour straws?
Oh my God, yeah. I love the sour straws.
I would put them in a drink and try to drink. I mean, they were not good straws, but I'd be like trying to sip like Mountain Dew through a sour straw, just getting jacked up out of my mind.
I caught myself opening the drawer that has snacks now from my kids and said out loud with my wife buys. I go, our snack drawer. We need to step up our snack drawer. My wife was like, I fucking shop for your kids. You fucking.
I'm keeping our family healthy.
You're in your 40s. You fucking child.
Yeah, go fucking get out of the house.
I was like, well, I'm going to tell dick jokes at a strip mall tonight, so give me a break.
Yeah, you're like, what am I supposed to eat? Honest kids? No, give me a bowl of sugar. That's so. We need a snack. She's like, do you know how fucking hard it is to grocery shop with children? And you're sitting here insulting my choices. Fuck you. We got to step up our snack game.
Dude, this was so great. Please plug what you want to plug. Thank you for being, dude. I could talk about this forever.
Me too.
You're
I keep
so
every
funny.
time we like talk about something and like another one comes out. So thank you. This was great.
You are so fucking funny, man.
Oh my God, you're so. That means so much to me. I'm such a fan of your work.
Plug everything.
Yeah, follow me everywhere. JMS Comedy. I'm on tour all the time, coming to lots of cities. So come see me. I have a new special called Hi Y'all on YouTube, and I have a podcast called Hey Idiots. So check that out.
Yeah, guys, check her out. All the clips are just so silly and hilarious. For my dates, you guys could check me out. I'm going everywhere. I'm going to Los Angeles. Then we're going to Pittsburgh. We have a bunch of dates coming up, guys. Just go to paulvirzi.com. For Paul's Best, please go to my YouTube channel, hit the subscribe button, and please rate and review the show, because the more you do that, the more the show moves up. Get it Apple, iTunes, Spotify, everywhere you get your podcast.
Everywhere.
And I will see you guys next week on Paul's Best. Thank you guys for tuning in.